Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a very rough video. I have been away for a while. I'm going to fill you in on a little bit of that, but I am back and we are going to rejoice in that and celebrate that. But first, I do want to explain just a little bit of why I have really just been avoiding this aspect of my life. If you have been around for a while, you know that I adore rare plants. I had a freaking badass rare plant collection, and I even built these 2 greenhouses for all of my plants to live happily ever after. And then my life got really busy. I was out of my house for a while. And I don't want to say that my mental health took like a complete decline, because it didn't. But there was a lot of times that it was not high enough to also take care of me, my pets, and my plants, and my husband, and my life. Unfortunately, it breaks my heart to say this, I have been avoiding this hardcore. I've been avoiding showing up on social media. I've been avoiding doing YouTube videos. I have been avoiding writing plant blog articles. And I have been completely avoiding even buying a new plant, because over this past summer, I let all of my plants die unintentionally, completely. Oh, that's so hard to say, completely unintended. It got to there were so many points where I could have saved them and I just couldn't bring myself to. And I'm going to show you the inside of my cases right now. Oh, it makes me absolutely sick. But we're not going to stay on this for too long. This video is going to be about the plants I bought today and stepping back into this space. And I'm going to do another deep dive video onto all the plants and actually take you through the process of me pulling out all of what I'm about to show you and restarting. So if you are new here, welcome. It's a whirlwind roller coaster apparently, but I'm honored to have you, and I am starting my journey completely over. And if you've been here for a while, thank you for your support. I am so sorry for what I'm about to show you. I feel like I'm not only letting myself down, but everybody else who loved my collection. So I'm heartbroken for all of us. Please do not give me too much hate for this. Here we go. This, it's so sad. So looking into this first collection, this was a Gloriosum. This was it was a pothos. I can't remember what, Silver Lady pothos. This was a Hoya, I think. This was a Clanivarium. I always say that wrong. This is a Monstera albo. This is probably one that I thought was an overrated plant, but I am sick that I fucking killed it. This was a White Wizard philodendron. This was a baby Burl Marks Fantasy, String of Hearts, pothos, Meekins. This was also very devastated that I fucking killed this one. It was a Peperomia. I am heartbroken. I knew this video was going to be hard to make. I am so disappointed in myself. These and this were Philodendron Milanos. This was a Burl Marks Fantasy. Beautiful, beautiful Burl Marks Fantasy. This was a Anthurium Rigel that never popped out anything. Obviously now it's like super dead. Hoya, Monstera Peru, some pothos rooting, and then this was a Silver Lady plant. Not even gonna dive into that today because that's very sad. This is the first time I've actually like gone through and named the plants that died, which is all of them. This is heavy. And if you're like, she's talking about plants, like this isn't that heavy. One, if you're just not getting into plants, just wait till it hits you and you're fully obsessed. 2, for the record, I have probably over it, we'll just cut it small and say $5,000 of plants in these 2 cabinets. And instead of selling them, when I got to the point knowing that I couldn't take care of them, instead of selling them, I let this happen. I let this happen. So here's the second cabinet. These were Rhaphidophora tetraspermas. This was a Alocasia. This was a Monstera Peru, big and beautiful. You can see the tetrasperma was coming all the way up here. This was a Varicosum that had just rooted. Don't remember what this was. This is a jade plant. This actually might still be a little salvageable. I don't know. It looks really rough. I'll be surprised if it is, but maybe. Pothos. These were Meekins. Begonia, beautiful begonia. Not rare or anything, but beautiful begonia. This Philodendron Pink Princess. This also might be a little salvageable. I don't think so, but we'll see. And then, don't remember what this was. This was a philodendron mammy. Beautiful plant. Again, this was a varicosum. Again, beautiful plant. I chopped it up like 3 or 4 times and it kept spitting out beautiful babies and I destroyed it. This is a just regular monstera. I might be able to save a little bit of it, but it's not, it actually doesn't look like it. So probably not. I'm just gonna honestly move right on from this because I don't want this video to be any more about this shit because it makes me so sad and I know I have to face it and I am facing it and I'm gonna clean these out and I'm gonna bring you along for that. But today was my first day buying a plant in like, oh gosh, 6-8 months, which is wild to say, but I did it and I want to share with you what I got, what I brought home today, and what I am doing as like immediate care to like de-store it basically. Okay, so I didn't really go into any plant store today. I got a puppy and I'm working on him in his travel bag. You can hear him kind of whining because he's in his crate right now. But so I wanted to choose somewhere that was like friendly for him. So I just went up to Home Depot and Lowe's and checked out their clearance section and got some plants, one that I've been wanting regardless, and then some other good starter plants that I would recommend for anybody who is starting their plant journey or maybe just want some easy plants to care for over the holiday season. Also, 2 of these I would recommend as gifts for people, and I'll tell you why. But coming up for a holiday like Christmas, I think 2 of these would be great gift presents, and I'll tell you how to take care of them as well. Also, disclaimer that just because I killed all them suckers doesn't mean, I'm really good at this. I know how to take care of plants. I know how to tell you to take care of plants. But prioritize yourself first. Make sure you come first. If that means all your plants die, but you're getting the care that you need, it's okay. And it's okay to start over. And that might be an unpopular opinion. And I might get some hate because these are live creatures. And none of this was intended, but I'm sorry, I'm here and I'm starting over and I hope to help you even more now that I am at the starting point with you. Okay, so the first plant that I got was from Home Depot. I only got 1 plant at Home Depot. It is a beautiful calathea. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know my calatheas that well, so I'm not gonna name this one specifically, but it is a calathea, which means it's not, in my opinion, one of the easiest plants. This is not one that I would recommend as a gift because sometimes the care that they need is a little bit more than like, it's more than a pothos. It's more than something that's just like easy and to just give and kind of forget about. These babies need a little bit more care. They need a little bit of humidity. Their leaves are really, they can get really crispy. To avoid that, to keep them as beautiful as they are these not just absolutely freaking gorgeous? It's so big too, that's what she said. In order to keep them like this, we want to make sure that they're taken care of, and part of that is going to be higher humidity and kind of cleaning the leaves, which I'm going to do today, and stuff like that. So this is not just a simple, this is more of a like medium maintenance plant. If you're looking for a gift to give somebody who loves plants, this is a good one to give. But for a new beginner, and if you just want to gift a plant, I wouldn't recommend a calathea. For me, I am very excited to have this plant. I wanted to get a bigger plant to fill a little bit of space because, again, since mine are dead, I don't really have a lot going on with plants. So this is one of the this is the biggest one that I got. I think she's absolutely beautiful. I haven't named her yet. I probably will. What I don't love is the pot, but that's normal. I never love pots. One of the biggest things, if you never take away anything else that I say, do not let businesses pot your plants. Pot them yourselves. Make sure you have a drainage hole. These will get repotted, not immediately because I want them to adjust to their home. I haven't fully decided where their home is going to be here, but I want them to get a little bit accustomed to where they're going to be staying and living and growing, and then I will repot them because repotting them can kind of cause like a harsh shock for them. So I don't want them coming home with me to be a shock and then adding another shock of changing up their soil and then adding another shock of, possibly underwatering or overwatering because it doesn't know how to soak up the soil yet. So we'll leave it in this for a couple of weeks. It is in a plastic container. I don't know. I'm going to dump. Yeah. Okay. So it is in a plastic container. I will probably go through and look at that. That probably has drainage holes. And I'll probably just end up taking it out of this and watering it separately. But here she is. She is beautiful. We're going to clean up her leaves a little bit to de-storify her, which is just what I like to say for when I bring a new plant home. This plant has been around a lot of other plants. One good thing about starting over and all of my freaking plants being dead is that I don't have to worry about this one bringing home any pests to my other plants because I don't have other plants for it to kill. You know, I did that myself, so take one for the team. Regardless, she's a beauty. Okay, so the second plant that I got is from Lowe's. It is a Ficus Audrey. I literally saw it. This is a plant that I wanted when I was active in my addiction. No hate, like that is not, please don't give me hate for that. That was a joke. Please, it was a joke. When I was in my active needing a plant every day, I wanted this plant. I think I got a cutting at one point, but I traded it for something. This is a Ficus Audrey. It is not a super rare plant, but it is like a little bit more uncommon than like just a pothos. It is a pretty also low maintenance plant. So this is a plant that I would recommend getting a friend or a loved one for Christmas or their birthday. You really want to make sure that it gets water about once a week. The soil likes to dry out a little bit. You don't want it bone dry, but it definitely doesn't want to be sitting soaking wet all the time. And its leaves, they're thick and hardy. They don't need direct sunlight all the time. So it's really good with indirect light and moderate watering. I would highly, highly, highly recommend this little plant as a gift. Isn't she pretty? She pretty. And last but not least, the third plant I got is also from Lowe's. It is a money tree. And this is very poor this is very poor plant parent of me, but I don't remember its scientific name. So we're just gonna call it the money tree. Okay, this one is gonna bring so much freaking abundance and gratitude and wealth into my life. I feel it already. And look, leaves gorgeous, slay. She literally, okay. Take over. There you go. Perfect. I would also recommend getting this as a gift because baby brings money and abundance and goodness. Okay. So this is a great gift for if somebody is maybe starting a new job or maybe just down on their luck in their minds right now, or for Christmas or for birthdays. It's a little bit more care than the Ficus Audrey because you have to pay attention a little bit more to its soil. It does not want to be soaking wet, but it also does not want to dry out. And also, its leaves need a little bit more sunlight. So it doesn't want to be in direct sunlight, but it will need more sunlight than Ficus Audrey. So that's something to take into consideration. Buying these, okay, first of all, also, Lowe's, these plants were half off because they were half off. They were bringing in their Christmas stuff. So I got multiple. I only was gonna get like 2 plants, but I got multiple. And I really loved this pot. It does not have a drainage hole, so this will get repotted soon, whether it's a couple weeks or in the springtime, depending on how it does. But I loved the pot. It's like obtuse, rubber goose, green juice, lava, whatever. Pretty though. Bring money. I'm gonna leave it right on my work desk. So and very last, I got a few of these little dudes with air plants in their little head. And air plants are super easy. I will show you. This is an air plant. Come on. Oh, I don't want to pull it out. I already had to pull this one out for something, so I will use this one. This is the air plant by itself. Once a week you can soak it in water, otherwise just giving it like a light misting works really well, but it doesn't want to sit in water. So air plants are really easy. They're another great, like, especially for guys, if you want to give a guy a plant that is going to be super low maintenance and they don't even have to do anything ever for it, and you can just come like sprinkle it with water every now and then, go with an air plant. But aren't they just so cute? They're so cute. The very last plant that I got, I really just wanted this little dude. I think this was like their Halloween thing. I don't know. But I wanted this little dude. Again, it's horrible potting, but this is a snake plant. It's a type of snake plant. Again, not 100% sure on the scientific name of this specific snake plant, but it is a snake plant, which means it's going to be very, very, very easy to take care of. It doesn't need a lot of light. It actually really doesn't need hardly any light at all. This would be a great bathroom plant, and its its soil wants to completely dry out. So especially for guys or women who don't love having to take care of something, for sure, air plants, snake plants, those are 2 winners. And also with my haul today, I would really recommend a Ficus Audrey or any ficus plant, and the money tree is always good luck. Now it is time for me to clean off these leaves, and then I will put them somewhere for their home for at least the next 24 hours before I get this cleaned out. And all I'm gonna do now is wash off some of their leaves, and all that I'm gonna do with that is take a paper towel with some water on it and like barely any dish soap at all, but just put a little bit of it on it, mix it up in the paper towel really well, and then just give the leaves a nice wipe down, and then take a dry paper towel and wipe them down one final time. I've checked them out and none of them seem to have any pests or anything, so that's a really good sign. But other than that, we're gonna leave them alone and let them get kind of situated with the house. They're gonna acclimate very well, and then we will worry about repotting in their soil. Now here's the thing, this is a spider. I don't fuck with spiders, okay? I am terrified right now. I feel it crawling all over my body. If you know, you know. I'm about to die, but I am a good plant parent and nature advocate. Oh, it's gonna fall, and I'm gonna take it outside, just for the record, just so you know. Okay, well that's all that we have for you today. Thank you so much for coming and joining in on the start of this journey with me. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope all your plant dreams come true and you wake up to new leaves and great unfurlings, okay? Sending you so much money, so much simplicity, and a whole lot of freaking love. Peace out, Girl Scout. Well, don't forget to, if you liked this video and you want to support me and stay along with our journey, like and subscribe, please, and also follow me on Instagram at Barbie with Plants so you can check out my collection as it grows.